unsettling camping experience.
Some water.
That's a good idea. My throat is like, I don't have all of my voice today. All that hooping and hollering. Did I tell you my hand hurts?
Don't.
From, I know exactly what I was doing. When people were singing karaoke at the bar we went to, I was pounding my fist jovially.
Hell yeah.
Right here specifically.
Yeah.
Is sore.
Checks out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But some people were really getting it. Unsettling camping experience. All right, so I've decided to share this story just in case anyone has a similar experience. In the summer of 2023, I was camping with my family in Beaver Creek Campground in Montana for a few nights while visiting Yellowstone. The first night there was the most unsettling experience I've ever had. My mother, stepfather, and his brother had all gone to sleep around midnight, while I stayed up for about an hour by the fire. It was pitch black when I decided to snuff out the fire and head to my tent to sleep. After about 20 minutes laying in my tent, I began to hear sniffing noises immediately outside of my tent. Fearing it was a bear, I was frozen. This continued for a while until I heard familiar breathing and shaking noises of that of a dog. I relaxed, supposing nearby camper's dog had wandered. I stopped hearing the dog after a while, but then I heard footsteps walking around our campsite and the sound of a large stick being dragged on the ground. Then I was frozen in fear again at the possibility of a stranger walking around our campsite in pitch darkness. Suddenly, an obvious camera flash had gone off right in front of my tent. I was frozen solid in fear. Later, it felt as though an animal or a person had laid down and cradled in the corner of my tent. I felt the presence for about 5 minutes, and kept feeling as if something was lightly fidgeting with the corners of the tent. Still frozen, I prayed for this to stop. But then I was forced to make this person, or whatever, acknowledge my awareness of the situation when I sensed another's touch on the zipper of my tent door. I called out loudly, "Who's there?" My stepdad awoke and called out to me while I was too afraid to open my door. 10 seconds passed, and I knew he was out of his tent with a gun. Then I emerged. However, there was nothing there, and after I called out, I didn't hear or sense any movement going away from the campsite. All the while, my mom and stepdad have the dog on their tent, which reacted to nothing the whole time. I slept in the car the next 2 nights, and nothing else happened. Anyone else have weird encounters like this in Montana, near Yellowstone, or in general? Thank you for reading my story. You are welcome.
Ew.
I hate that, and I would also have slept in it. I'd be like, let's leave.
Yeah. I
just
don't need
leave.
to sleep in the car.
Leave.
Let's just go. Yeah. Absolutely not. This is my worst nightmare. I feel like whenever we go camping, I'm always super hyper aware of the sounds going on outside of the tent. Because I am so terrified of something coming up in the middle of the night and doing something. I don't know what, but doing something. That's also another reason I love camping. I want so badly a tiny little trailer.
Yeah.
Because I hate getting up in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom. Because I go to the bathroom a lot, okay?
Yeah.
I have a tiny little bladder. And I have to go to the bathroom a lot.
That's the worst part. It's scary. It's dark. It's scary.
It's dark. It's the middle of the night.
No one knows you're going.
No one knows. I literally, I get up, I tell Quentin, he goes right back to sleep. He's not waking up until 6 in the morning, and I'm in the closet on the floor covered in a rug. He doesn't know. He doesn't know what's going on. He literally will just go back to sleep. So I get up and I go to the bathroom, and it's 1 or 2 in the morning, and it's dead silent, and it's usually really, really dark unless there's a full moon. And even when there's a full moon, it doesn't make it any better.
No, because then you can see everything. And then I also think about I was other people can see me peeing because I don't go that far.
Yeah,
I'm
not in the middle of the night.
No.
I'm not going very far. And I know you're not supposed to do that because that attracts animals. But at the same time,
I'm scared.
I'm not trying to get snatched by a little flesh pedestrian wandering in the woods and not deer out there. Mm-hmm. The spot that we went to recently, there's a big open field behind it, and when we were sitting out there at night, I kept looking over at Katie, and I was like, do you see anything out there? Because it was a full moon, so you could see everything out there, but it was like shadows and stuff.
I don't like that.
So I literally, I kept looking over it and I was like, what is that? What is that?
I don't like that.
Yeah, so when I got up to go to the bathroom at like 1 a.m, I was looking out at that field the whole time I was peeing, and I kept thinking about, I was like, what if I just see something like start running out of the
Right.
wood? Oh, God. I'm like trying to pee.
You're
and
just
I'm
like, shit, I gotta get.
Yeah, no, I literally was like, like watching and listening to every single noise that I could hear.
Yeah.
I can't.
I'm like such a hard sleeper. So when we went camping and you guys were like, oh yeah, did you hear the coyotes last night? No, I didn't. And I was alone in my tent, like farthest away I could get from everyone else. And I was like, if that was something coming to get us, I would have had no clue.
Yeah.
I don't like it. I don't like it.
I would have woken up if I heard something.
Yeah, me screaming after getting my flesh ripped apart.
Yeah.
Because I wouldn't have woken.
Until it was like in your tent.
I don't know.
You know what's also really creepy? People, like the missing 411 stuff, and also just the idea of people just like going missing in the middle of the night. Mm-hmm. Because then there's no noise at all.
No.
It's literally like you're asleep and then you're gone.
Yeah.
And who knows where you went.
If it's anything like weapons, you went to, spoiler alert, a basement.
I wouldn't be able to stay there. Thinking about somebody sleeping curled up on my tent.
No.
What are they doing there?
Did you have weapons in your tent? I always like to have some sort of weapon in my tent.
Mm-hmm. You need something to make sure that, you don't want...
Yeah. Wasp spray is a good one that goes up to 30 feet. Mm-hmm. So they don't gotta be that close.
A gun.
Guns. Goes up to 30 feet. They don't gotta be that close.
Can go even farther, some of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
That's what you need when you're
bring
camping.
Both of those. Just like double it up.
Yeah. Start spraying.
Yeah,
you don't even know what's going on.
Spray wasp spray into their wounds. Yeah, start like...
Oh, I meant spraying the gun.
Also, okay. You do both.
Yeah.
That way they're extra wounded. Because I imagine that doesn't feel good in your eyes or your bullet holes. Yeah.
Ugh. Yeah, I don't like this. This story makes me all icky feeling.
Ew.
Yeah, I wonder if I'm sure other people have stories like that, right?
Yeah, outside of Yellowstone has to be super haunted. That whole part of the country is very, like, a lot of shit went down.
Yeah.
So, not surprised if it's anything.
Ooh, something else I didn't think about, and I'm reading the comments and somebody brought it up. The flash.
Yeah.
The camera flash is really weird.
Yeah. So I know there's like hill folk. Do they have that in Montana?
They might, but do hill folk have phones or cameras?
It could be like a Polaroid, like an old camera.
It could be. They had like
like, hey, I like that tent. Good setup.
I need this for our little village. Mm-hmm. If you enjoyed that little story, be sure to watch the full episode here.
And make sure you like, subscribe, and all that jazzy.
Jazzy? I see what you did there. Wait, what was that?